On February 28th, an autonomous AI agent infiltrated the internal platform used by 70% of the consultants at McKinsey, the world's largest consulting firm. The attacker didn't steal employee credentials or bribe an insider. They simply set an AI agent loose on the web and spent exactly $20 in computing costs. That $20 bought full access to tens of millions of private chat messages and tens of thousands of internal user accounts. The agent had secured full writable access. This allowed the attacker to secretly rewrite the underlying instructions governing how the AI advises consultants, who, in turn, advise the largest corporations on Earth. Slapping an autonomous AI onto legacy corporate workflows without proper architecture guarantees a massive security disaster. The exploit here was an SQL injection. This is an attack vector first documented in 1998, and it's taught in the first week of any introductory web security course. McKinsey has elite engineering talent, and their AI platform, Lily, had been in production for more than 2 years. Yet 22 of their software endpoints were shipped live with zero authentication. This happens because executives are rushing to purchase the AI model, the giant glowing brain, and treating it like a standard software subscription pushed out to meet a quarterly deadline. Brilliant AI models are useless and highly dangerous if the underlying corporate software lacks the specific technical rules and boundaries required to control them. For the last 15 years, enterprise software has been bought in a predictable sequence. Executives sign a contract, procurement negotiates, and IT sets up access for human employees. Traditional software relies on human eyes and physical screens to act as a natural permission boundary. If an analyst shouldn't see executive data, the interface simply doesn't display it on their monitor. But AI agents do not have eyes. They operate in an entirely different reality, bypassing the user interface to query the raw code directly. In practice, an agent directly asks the APIs of your CRM, internal wikis, and ticketing systems for information simultaneously. If those systems don't explicitly authenticate it, the agent freely extracts all the data, regardless of human permission structures. Ultimately, relying on legacy, screen-based security assumptions in an API-driven multi-agent workflow results in catastrophic, unbounded data exposure. At McKinsey, business deadlines overrode technical scrutiny. Pushing 22 unauthenticated endpoints into production was a symptom of a system that wasn't built to recognize agents at all. The biggest AI creators in the world, including Anthropic, OpenAI, and Salesforce, recognize this specific enterprise vulnerability. They are rapidly pivoting away from just selling models. They're launching unified data layers, new headless APIs, and deep control tools to build the missing enterprise infrastructure. These industry giants are spending billions on this infrastructure because they know an ungoverned AI model roaming through corporate data is an unsellable liability. The technological challenge right now is no longer about building a smarter AI model. It is strictly about building the complex, governed plumbing required to safely house it. The traditional software purchasing sequence, starting with strategy and ending with integration, is failing to account for the unique demands of autonomous AI. Applying this outdated sequence to autonomous AI results in an unpriced board-level liability that will collapse the moment it touches production data. You have to invert the procurement cycle. Software engineers and technical architects need to be at the buying table before anyone else. Your technical teams must be empowered to deeply interrogate the architecture of an AI solution before a single dollar is committed to a vendor. There are non-negotiable questions your team needs to ask. First, does the platform explicitly distinguish between human user permissions and AI agent permissions in the code? Second, can a human administrator physically unplug a rogue agent in under 5 minutes from a console without needing to write or deploy new code? I've put a complete 6-question developer checklist in the Substack link below. Listening to your engineers and putting them at the front of your AI strategy is the cheapest and most effective security measure your company can take.